The holidays used to be a um a favorite of many kids growing up. And as we've gotten older and realized that the world is not PG, holidays have changed a bit for really everybody. So I wanted to delve in to see what exactly was the cause of the holidays changing for everyone overall, for kids and in general. So I came up with a couple of consensus. Just a couple. Number one, social media and social media access and use has contributed to the holidays feeling different. How many times have you gone on social media and seen multiple upon multiple stories of the same traumatic videos or news incidents, and you already saw it once and then you see it three or four multiple times, and at that point you are exhausted and you just click off and you aren't even thinking about the holidays because you're thinking about what you just saw on social media. It doesn't even have to be, I know there's a lot of war content right now, but like content in general, just like politics can also in recent years be just as stressful as any event going on overseas or in our own country, you know? So social media just takes that one event that usually you would just, before social media was a huge thing, you would go on the news to see and you would only get it on the news. And if you didn't want to be exposed to that for a long period of time, you could just click off the news. And you can click off social media too. But with social media, it's not just channels that are you expect to see that content from. It's also influencers that had no uh what's it called? That had no prior association with politics or anything like that. They are forced into kind of being an activist. If not, they don't support, then they get in trouble, and it's a big mess. So you see it in one spot and then you see it all over, and that's what makes social media this kind of space that just zaps you all the holiday fun, everything out of your mind. And I know it sounds bad, but in times when news traveled really slow, you wouldn't, there is bad stuff going on in the world all the time. And I know that sounds really bad, but to this extent, probably not, because as our technology has developed, so has our weapons and ability to kill each other. So, you know, if when the nukes came out and they still had just like, regular cable news TV, if we had had social media when that stuff happened, oh Lord, I don't want to know what would have happened if we had social media when nukes came out. That would have been catastrophic. So, like, just people showing the damage, the bomb dropping, insane. So, yeah, social media can definitely zap out the holiday fun. I think it's time to move on to number two. Number two is climate change. Climate change is literally the thing making the holidays actually like feel different. It's what's making it feel different. Christmas is usually warm, or it's like down here in the South, it's warm usually. We don't see that white Christmas, and it's going to be going forward into the future rarer and rarer as the planet heats up. And so you're sitting here thinking, you know, is it even really Christmas without snow? Yes, it is down here, but maybe not in your state or wherever you live. Because I know there's different holidays in the southern hemisphere, but we're not going to go into that. But yeah, so the holidays are actually feeling different. With this year is, I think it's El Nino. Yeah, it's El Nino. So the temperatures, they fluctuate on those years, but when it's just a regular normal weather, I'm not a meteorologist. I don't know, a climatologist, I think. Those are the people that monitor the weather longer term. But yeah, that's definitely something that contributes to the feeling that the holidays are not the same. And what else? There was number three, the overall feeling of just like hopelessness in the world. You kind of feel it, especially among like Gen Z, the older generations are like, you know, I guess mainly a lot of this is among Gen Z. Um, the older generations are like, by the time climate change really hits the fan, I'll be long, long gone. Well, that's probably true. So we're the ones that kind of stress out over our future because we have so much more future left, especially as humans are living longer and stuff like that. And it kind of just that overwhelming sense of just like hopelessness. Like, you don't know how to fix it. We don't have the money to fix it because of inflation and minimum wage and all this stuff. So, like, I guess that kind of ties into like the social media stuff because that stuff constantly gets pushed in your face. It's like, and you'll never be able to afford a house, not in this economy, not in the next. What do you mean? I don't know about that, and I don't want to think about Gen. Is it Alpha? Is it the next one coming up? That I'm concerned. Are iPad kids about to be doctors? I'm concerned because I watch these kids, and like my little brother, he's one of these kids, and I'm like, oh god, this is the next one's coming up. So we Gen Z just kind of feels all the pressure falling on them, and I understand because it's rough. It's rough being in this generation. uh, yeah, and what else did I add? If I keep looking down, I took some notes, so I wanted to be as formal as possible. Um, yeah, everyone just if you feeling hopeless, how you supposed to be singing about decking the halls and jingling bells and stuff? I mean, sometimes people do use that as an escape, so you know, go bake some cookies. So on to the next one. The next one. Statistically, on average, Gen Z is the loneliest generation. And for holidays, you spend it with like your holidays like Thanksgiving, where you're supposed to spend it with your family. I mean, Halloween is different. You're not going dressed up as a slutty grandma and show up to your grandma's house. Or slutty grandma. What was that? Anyway, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Um, or dress up as like a sexy vampire and show up to your grandma's house and eat cookies and watch scary movies with grandma. You're not gonna do that. So Halloween's different, but like as we get towards like Thanksgiving and Christmas, those are the family holidays. Thanksgiving is all about family and forgiveness, and is it forgiveness? I don't know. It's not forgiveness. Well, I guess for the pilgrims, and they never got forgiven. They shouldn't be given. They shouldn't be forgiven. Anyway, but yeah, for family and friends, if you don't have any family, and if Gen Z is the loneliest generation, these uh these holidays feel extremely isolating for people that have toxic family members that they have cut off, and especially with the pandemic, and people have been isolated into their households and they can't, or just anxious to get out and talk to people, and socially awkward, so they don't know how to interact with people. I don't. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Sometimes the house is feeling like the safest place to be, especially with all the shootings going on in America. So I get it. Like, the house feels like safe. I totally understand when SpongeBob was singing the indoors song. Like, I'm right there with him. So I understand how Gen Z is ending up to be the loneliest generation, because everything going on in this world, and especially in America, is crazy. Some people want to go out and meet and make friends organically, and then you hear about people getting shot up at a mall where you could potentially meet people, and it's like, never mind, I'll try to meet people online, and then you can meet people online, but yeah, so it's less like outward social interaction like there used to be. because people are so anxious about being in public spaces. I know I do. I'm always looking for the exit and making sure I can see it, and I know if that one gets blocked, where the other ones are, type of stuff. It's kind of sad, but it is the reality. So I came up with a couple of solutions for this predicament that we have, and I know this solution has been quite popular recently, going around on TikTok. I feel that being Delulu is the Solulu for this holiday affair. Now, think about it. Think about it. If you're delusional about everything going on around you, just make yourself believe everything gonna be all right. The way you believe that your favorite celebrity actually knows you and it's gonna come to your birthday party, or your favorite book character. Yes, I'm looking at you. Your favorite book character's gonna come to your birthday party in your head, in your mind. You know that they know that you know them, that you know them, that they exist, and you know, and they know, because they know that you know. Anywho, you could be just as delusional about Christmas. I mean, you can do it for like one little 10-week section of the year and then handle all the mess that happened in January. Now, don't do that during an election year because you just might wake up with a new president. But you could definitely do that a year like this one. I know there's elections every year, but I'm talking about like big ones. So, you know, you could watch the news on the TV channel if you really need access to your news. But, or, you know, it's going downhill at this point, but you could get your newspaper. They need money. They need money too. And if you're not gonna give them service online, you might as well subscribe to their paper newspaper and make some paper mache ornaments or card holders. I don't know, something festive. That's the whole point of being Delulu in this whole segment right here. Be Delulu, okay? Be Delulu. You don't have to take everything seriously. Yes, there are bad things going on in the world. Shoot. And then you worried about the bad things over there, and you worried about bad things going on over here. Listen, there is poison in our food. We all gonna die. And I know that sounds bad. And it is bad. We all in a bad situation right now. You can be the Lulu for a couple of weeks and come back to reality in January. That's how I feel about it. You can do what you want to. I mean, you can donate money and pretend that you're sending it to a family cousin, a family friend for Christmas, when you're actually supporting people that are fleeing their countries. But be delusional about it. Oh, you're sending your cousin some money for Christmas so they have a good year. And that money could help them for Christmas. That's just not even really fully delulu, just a little bit. So hopefully, I don't know where this video is going, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the holidays right now and why they feel like a little bit different for everybody. I knew maybe being delusional isn't the best plan, but it's really the only thing we got right now because our government's crazy and money and inflation. So tell me what kind of delusional things you would like to do in the comments. And maybe we could all write Christmas cards like it's early 2000s and send it to each other's online because I'm not giving y'all my address. Alright, y'all have a good day. So I know I just ended my video. Hold on, I hope the audio's not getting messed up because these mics are so touchy. But yeah, I know I just ended the video, but I'm coming back to say, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tell me if you like these types of videos. I don't know. I think I might start doing more commentary because I like to talk a lot. I don't know if I'll get into pop culture because I'm not about to do all that research. I'm a college student. I already do a lot of research. So just let me know if this is the type of videos you'd like to see. I'm probably still gonna be doing ASMR videos because I spent too much money on the equipment and stuff. So y'all gonna see some ASMR videos. Y'all better watch them too. I'd appreciate. Anyway, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, comment. Like I said, comment your Delulu ideas for the holiday, how you're going to be delusional this holiday. And bye.